Hi guys, hi, what's happening? I'll wait till people join till I start saying what I was going to say. I'm in the most uncomfortable pair of shorts here. It's very hot and sticky and disgusting in Perth today. It's humid. What's happening, guys? Loz, you have changed my world. I love you. Oh, Pink Sugar, what's happened? Tell us. Hooray. Hi, hello. Loz, I've hung out with SP every day since it came back thanks to you. Oh, wonderful, darling. Oh, wonderful, RD7712. Wonderful, Pink Sugar. What's happened, guys? Tell me. I'm so excited. I missed SP when he called me cute names like Cupcake. Well, just imagine he's still doing it, darling. Having inner conversations with him in your mind. Oh, Cupcake, I love you so much. Seriously. Guys, before I start, I just want to let you know, if you have sent me a request for one-to-one coaching, I am getting to you. I've just had a rental inspection. I had 2 other calls this morning. I haven't got to my messages yet in Messenger or in TikTok. So if I haven't replied to you, trust me, I've seen it. I just need to reply after this live. I promise you, I'll get back to you. And if I haven't confirmed the time with you yet that you paid for, I'm going to confirm the time as well. So just trust that the time we decided on is happening. All right, guys. Now I've said all that, let me get to the questions. What do we do when we don't see movement? You don't worry about it because there's always movement. You've got to trust, guys. Have faith in the unseen, as Neville calls it. You can't see it. It's unseen movement. You don't know if they're off there missing you, if they're sitting around with their family and their friends discussing how much they miss you, that they wish they hadn't left you, etc. You have no idea what's going on. Don't assume there's no movement just because you can't see it. You've got to trust in the unseen. Don't do anything. Yes, my fave. I read Feeling is a Secret. Did you, my darling? What did you think? Hang on, guys. I'm scrolling up. I missed a few questions. How did you do that, RD7712? Oh, God, people are sending me messages. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Kelly. Hi, guys. So do you have any questions? Guys, if this thing is doing it again where you can't see questions, put them in the question box. I don't know what's with this TikTok live. They need to sort it out. It's so slow moving, the questions. And then all of a sudden they come in like 50 questions at once. Ridiculous. Hang on. I'm scrolling down. He still does what? He still does what? What did you do? Congrats. He still does. He does what? User 777. I missed it. I feel more peaceful because of you. Oh, great, guys. Look, that's what happens when you start realizing your power and you start realizing you can change your world. You do feel a little bit more peaceful. You do feel a bit like, hang on, I'm controlling this shit, aren't I? So what am I worried about? It is a great feeling, especially if you suffer from anxiety, guys, or depression. It's a great feeling like you're a bit more in control, or you are completely in control. It does make you feel more peaceful. I'm glad you're feeling that, darling. I've been doing my self-concept affirmations. I feel so much better. Yes, Shizuku. Yay. Good for you, darling. It does. It makes you feel so much better, guys. If you're not doing your self-concept yet, if you're not doing I am chosen, I am loved, I am wanted, I am adored, or whatever it is that will help you, start doing it. And trust me, at first it will be hard. At first you'll be like, I don't believe this shit. Then you'll start to believe it. And you'll feel so much better. Guys, all I'm seeing is people joining. SP and I had our first real conversation after months. Yay, Alana! I was blocked for 2 days ago. Thank you. Oh, well done, darling. So after he sent you that Instagram message, you've been talking? Yay! Yay, guys. Don't hold anything against them. No old story. All that stuff is gone. No third party. Just be in the moment when you're chatting to them and see them for the new version of the person you want them to be. Okay, guys? No old story. Any questions, guys? Oh, all I'm saying is people joining again, so more. I feel more in control because of you. Oh, great. Oh, you've helped me. Oh, great, Aiden. Great, Pink Sugar. It does feel more in control, doesn't it? It feels, I don't know, I can't describe the feeling I felt when because I used to feel so out of control. Having depression, you do feel completely out of control. You feel this sense of despair of like, I can't get out. I used to say to my best friend, I feel like I'm in a hole and I'm in this really deep hole and everyone's at the top of the hole and they're throwing down this rope and they're saying, grab it. And I'm like, I can't reach it. And it's just there and I can't get out. And she was like, what the fuck? You need to go to therapy, because that's how I felt. Then when you're anxious, you feel this feeling of helplessness. So you feel despair when you're depressed and helplessness and out of control when you're anxious. They're not good feelings. When you suddenly discover you create your reality with your thinking and all you need to do is change your thinking, both those things seem not so insurmountable. Okay, guys? That's why I'm saying work on your self-concept. Oh, all I'm saying is people joining. Guys, put your questions in the little question box. Hello, beautiful. My publisher is keeping all next week clear for me. Yay! Yay, Pat. Hooray! Oh, good for you, darling. See, it's working. It's working. Do affirmations work on animals? Yes, darling. I talk to my 19-year-old cat every day. Sappy, you are the healthiest 19-year-old pussycat anyone's ever seen. Your cells are renewing themselves daily. And she looks at me. I say it directly to her now. I used to play her a tape, and she was purring on the tape, so it used to really confuse her. She'd be listening to it. Huh? Me going, you are the healthiest. But I tell her every day, and she's 19. It works. Trust me. It also works on trying to change their behaviour as well. How do I get my crush to text me and ask me to hang out? My visualising isn't working. Well, stop saying it isn't working, darling. What's the rush? Okay, you guys are in such a rush to get this thing that you want. How do you know it's not working? How do you know they're not thinking of you? Just because they haven't asked you out yet doesn't mean they're not thinking of you, okay? Imagine you're already together in your mind. Are you doing affirmations about them, darling, not just visualising? Such and such loves being my boyfriend. Such and such loves hanging out with me. I'm his favourite girl. Do ones like that. Affirm them as much. What's this? Asked by user 777. I can't see the beginning of it. Where was the beginning of your question, darling? Was it all the way up here and I can't see it? How to erase the old story. Should I write it? Yes, guys, you can literally write it and burn it, or write it and throw it away, write it and rip it up. Okay? It's a good ceremonial thing to do to get rid of it. Trust me, because I avoided doing that for a really long time because I said, I've forgotten about the old story. I bloody hadn't. Okay? I hadn't. I was kidding myself that I got rid of the old story that was running the show in my relationship, my old thoughts about the relationship. Okay, so burn it, then write the new one and throw the old one away. Sorry, guys, I'm getting all these messages from people. Do affirmations work on animals? Yes, I did that one. Any more questions, guys? Hang on. Today I wanted to see someone in red shirt, and here you are. Oh, there you go. Your affirmations are working. Hang on, guys. Any more questions? Oh, these questions, I just can't see them. Alana, did you visualise you guys texting or being together in person? Yes, Alana, tell us what you did. It's the patience I don't have waiting for my affirmations, like a simple text. Well, that means you're not living in the end. If you're literally sitting around waiting for it, waiting and waiting and waiting, A, you're not trusting in the unseen. You're not believing that there's movement behind the scenes that you can't see. And B, you're not living in the end in your mind. I live in the end in my mind all day, every day. It doesn't bother me. When my SP and I split up, he kept wanting to see me, and I kept saying, give it another week, because I knew we'd get back together, okay? And I trusted that when he saw me again, we'd get back together, and he tried to break up with me, and next minute we're back together. You're not trusting in the outcome. You're not living the end in your mind, and you're not trusting in the unseen that there's movement that you can't see happening. That's why you're feeling impatient, okay? Neville explains how time works, old story, new story. Where does he explain that, Pat? Well, he does. Yeah, he does. But I'm just trying to think where he does that. Old story, new story. Well, he talks about the old man and the new man. In the Bible, it talks about becoming the new man. Okay, don't see the old man anymore, the old version of you and the old version of the person. See only the new man. He also often quotes the thing in the Bible that says, don't be like Lot's wife and look back, because she looked back and turned into a pillar of salt. Meaning, if you look back at the past, you look at the old story, you keep looking back at your own past and the past of the old story, you will turn into a pillar of salt. You'll literally fuck it up, okay? You will turn yourself into something you don't want, okay? That's what he's talking about the old story. Neville's very big on changing the old man and only seeing the new man of you and them. Yeah, he explains it really clearly. I'm trying to think what he says. I can't quote him off the top of my head sometimes. Can an affirmation be, when I focus on me, my SP focuses on me? Yes. Say his name, though. When I focus on me, John focuses on me. Whenever I focus on me, he's focusing on me. Yes. Excellent, darling, because that's true. I affirm there's always progress and movement. It helps. Yes, I keep forgetting to do that affirmation, but that's a great one. There's always movement. Just because I can't see it, there's always movement. I always see evidence of my affirmations. I always see evidence of what I'm trying to manifest. That's a good one as well. Power Flower, what's going on? I'm seeing answers to questions, but I'm not seeing the questions. Exactly. They only love you. How can I manifest physical health? I'm unwell a lot. Well, first of all, stop saying, Roxy, that you're unwell a lot. Guess what you're telling your subconscious mind to do? Make you unwell a lot. Never say that again. Never talk about your illness. My dad's side of the family have this thing where they all sit around talking about their illnesses. My grandma used to do it. My aunt used to do it. Oh, and then she's got period pain. And, oh, they get such bad colds. And my dad does it. Oh, I just walk in a room and I get a cold. And he's constantly got a fucking cold because all they do is talk about how sick they always are and how they always get sick. And that side of the family always get freaking sick because they're obsessed with talking about it. Stop talking about it. Secondly, say, I am so healthy. I am steeped in health. I've never been so healthy. I love how healthy I am. My body is constantly renewing itself. Affirm that, darling. Look at your WhatsApp. I sent the lecture to you. Oh, Pat, honestly, darling, I can't keep up with your WhatsApp. It's filling up my videos. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, darling. I'm so busy. I haven't had a chance to even look at it. Can you manifest for it to be the right time? Yes, you can, darling, but you don't control the timing. But you can say that, absolutely. But just remember, it comes in its own appointed time. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Roxy. Yes, don't say you're unwell anymore and don't discuss it with anyone. Don't even think about the fact that you're unwell. Say you're constantly healthy. Love your lives, Loz. It makes me feel so good. Oh, wonderful. Good night, Luna. I'm so pleased. You have to let us know if you manifest a John into your life. I know. Bloody John. That's hilarious. If there's a John, all of a sudden I'll be not surprised. When affirming, do we always have to say our SP's name or does our subconscious know? You could just say he. They know who he is. They form a picture of him when you say he. You're not thinking of any other he. But say their name as well. Don't say SP. You won't know what you're talking about. But yeah, it knows what you're saying when him. No, I don't imagine anyone else but you in the picture. That was my mistake. Just picture. Yeah, don't imagine anyone else in the picture of visualization, guys. Just you and your specific person. See it from your eyes if you can. Any more questions, guys? Does affirmations we always have been in love help to ignore the third party or say we are married? Both are great, darling. We've always been in love. We've always had the most perfect relationship. He loves me and only me. He loves being my husband. We're so blissfully, happily married. Whichever of those, darling. How do you get back on track from spiraling? So spiral, let it all out, have a big cry. Let it all out, guys. I'm not one of these LOA idiots telling you to keep positive all day. Let it out. You can't keep it in. If you try and keep it in, it will come out some other way. So have your spiral, but so long as you mentally don't spiral, you can emotionally spiral or you're like, blah, 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 blah. Then get back on your mental. Back in here. Nope. We're happily, blissfully married. Have your big cry. Emotionally react, fine. But don't mentally lose your shit. Does affirmations... Oh, I've seen that one. Any more questions, guys? I'm not saying any goddamn questions. Guys, please put them in the chat, in the little question box, because I don't know why they're not coming up. It's so annoying when this happens. All I see is people joining. Got 70 freaking people here, and I can't get a goddamn question. The secrets of how imagination creates reality. Pat, what was it? On YouTube. Yes, I'm sure I've watched it. Pretty much watched every Neville that there is. And there's also another guy who has a whole lot of recordings that aren't on YouTube. I can't remember the name of the site. Spiritual Mind. And I've listened to all of those as well. They're really scratchy, but they're great. Hi, honey. I'm not good at visualization. Is saying affirmations enough? Yes, darling. Just do affirmations. You don't have to visualize, guys. Neville was a huge visualizer. He was excellent at it. It doesn't mean everyone else is. Sometimes you can hear things. People talking to you, saying things to you, like a telephone conversation. Do that if you can't visualize, or just affirm. Affirming is enough because you're saying, I am that. He is this. Okay? They are that. You're seeing the new version of them and the new version of you. You're claiming it as done. It's enough. SP talked about being a stepdad to my child. Yay, Sandy, really? Oh, that's wonderful, darling. Oh, I'm so pleased. Progress. Keep going. You're doing so well. Oh, I'm so proud. Oh, yay. How often can you add new affirmations to your self-concept? Guys, I don't mind if you rampage your self-concept every now and again. Just go off your brain, whatever you want to say about yourself. But have a few core self-concept ones that are really at the root of your stuff. Okay, I had a call this morning and this lovely girl had a whole heap of self-concept, but I said, but half of those aren't at the core of your stuff. Throw those out. Just do the core ones a lot and then add the other ones in. It doesn't matter which other ones you add in for self-concept, but you've got to have some core ones. Like if you've got abandonment issues, I'm chosen, I'm wanted, I've always been loved and adored would be great. Okay, if you've got a problem with your beauty or your appearance, you focus on those a lot. Okay, whatever your issues are, guys, because everyone's issues are different. Everyone's affirmations have to actually be different. I'm having a hard time not obsessing over the outcome with my SP. Any tips? Well, darling, you're not living the end. You're not trusting in the unseen. You're freaking out. You're not believing in yourself. You're not believing that they have no free will and you can do this and it's going to come out eventually the way you want it. Are you doing that? Are you saying every day, I'm the operant power, I run this shit, I'm the writer, I'm the director, people have to conform to what I think? Or are you just letting the world run the show and you're thinking, when's this going to come? You're thinking the universe is providing for you or some bullshit, you're not realizing you're doing it. Guys, if you don't trust your power, manifesting's harder because you're waiting on something else to do it for you. You're waiting on time to hurry up. You're waiting on a sign. No. If you know in your mind you're already together, what are you worried about? It's just saying affirmations up. I can't visualize. Yes, it's fine. I answered that already. What self-concept affirmation should I use which helps manifest an SP? Well, guys, I don't want you to focus on the self-concept just for the SP. I want you to do it for you so you feel better in you and then they come back, okay? Just to do it for the sake of the SP is kind of redundant because you're not realizing that you've got to change you. You're doing it like desperately for them. But get at the core of whatever the issues were that broke you up. Did you feel unchosen? Did you feel he didn't love you? Well, then there's your self-concept stuff. I can't actually tell you what the self-concept stuff is for you because I haven't had a personal one-on-one call with you. Guys, if you want a one-on-one private call with me so I can work out what your shit is, because sometimes you guys don't know what it is. And we'll get on a call and I'll be like, it's this. And then people are like, oh, okay. So you think it's one thing, but you don't realize what actually caused the breakup was your deep core shit that's running the show. That's what you need to affirm against. I can't know what that is. Have an investigation, an uncritical assessment of self. Write down, sit for 20 minutes and just think and then write down all the shitty thoughts you thought. They're the ones you should affirm against for your self-concept. Best affirmations say for him to come back and pick me. Exactly what I just said, darling, your self-concept. What self-concept stuff about you, what were you thinking about you during the relationship that caused the breakup? He doesn't want me as much as I want him. I'm not lovable. I'm not beautiful enough. He's so good looking. He's better looking than me. He was going to look at other girls. Relationships never work out for me. Whatever that shit is, affirm against that. The opposite of that shit. Then you can do affirmations for him. He loves being my boyfriend. He wants me and only me, etc. Okay, I've got some coming out, guys, on videos. Self-concept and SP ones. I just posted a self-concept one about abandonment issues, guys. I am chosen. Oh my God, yes, okay, I love that. Yes, guys, you've really got to focus on your own stuff because I can't know, unless you book a call with me, I don't know what it is. If I want him to come back home first, leaving third party before we get married, how to affirm this? Well, darling, don't focus on the third party. Assume you're already living together. You're already together in your mind. Don't worry about the third party. You're already living with him. Wake up every day as if he's next to you in bed. Go in the kitchen and imagine that he's in the bedroom while you're making breakfast. Live in the end in your mind, darling. Forget about the fucking third party. I get excited when I think about SP and my affirmations. Yes, guys, that's the way to feel. You don't want to be feeling depressed and where is it and I'm waiting for the outcome, I'm anxious. That means you're not living in the end in your mind. The more you live up here, guys, the better you'll feel. Trust me. You'll feel so much better inside. Have you ever been to the States? Yes, darling, twice when I was 5. And recently, a couple of years ago, I went to a friend's huge, big Hollywood wedding. I went for 3 days. Lots of famous people there. It was huge. And we drove from San Fran to LA in a Mustang. It was great fun. Me and my SP are hooking up while he's with the third party. Oh, really? We'll get rid of that third party, darling, by just affirming that you and he are together and there ain't no third party. Don't even talk about the bitch. Okay? I'm using that one. Thanks. What one are you using, maybe, baby? I can't even see what people are writing. This is so frustrating. I can't see what you guys are replying to. So frustrating. I'm the only girl in this world. Ah, yes. I am the only girl in his world. I gave that one to someone yesterday. I'm the only girl in his reality. I'm the only girl that exists to him. I'm the only girl in his world. That's a wonderful one. Excellent. I love that, maybe, baby 33. Any more questions, guys? So it is better to manifest in steps or go straight to the end goal. It's up to you, guys. I go straight to the end. But if it feels strange to you, if you haven't been in contact for 20 years and you're trying to say, hey, John and I are happily married, it might seem strange to your subconscious. It'll be like, the fuck? We haven't seen the dude for 20 years. You might just want to say, he's starting to think about me. He's thinking about me more and more. He's thinking about me all the time. He's obsessed with me. Oh, he can't stop calling and texting me. He's blowing up my phone. We're married. Okay? That's in steps. It's totally up to you, whatever feels most natural to you. Can I affirm my name is Cindy, insert his name? What? Can I affirm my name is Cindy, insert his last name? Oh, as in his surname. Yeah, you can do that. Why not? Whatever makes you feel like you're already with them, guys. I can't tell you what to affirm. I'm no expert. When throwing out the old story, do we mention the third party? Why? Why would you do that? Do we write from the beginning? Guys, I don't want you to mention the third party. They don't exist. Why would you put them in the story? Don't even put them in the old story. I mean, you can put them in the old story, I guess. But in the new story, you definitely don't mention the bitch. Okay, and you write it from the beginning of when you met, how wonderful your relationship was. That bitch never even entered the story. Put it in the old story if you really want to, and then burn that fucker. Okay? Yes, I can see what you're saying here, in the old story, but not in the new story. Start from the beginning, from scratch, fresh. Hello, guys. I'm new here. Hi, Rita. Can you try too hard? Try too hard what? What do you mean, darling? If you're talking about obsessively affirming, well, you're doing it wrong. A lot of people are writing on my thing and going, I get headaches. I felt sick from affirming. Yeah, because you were doing it wrong. I don't know who you were following. You're following some LOA idiot who told you to feel it and believe it and say it over and 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 over, and over like verbatim, like writing it. Well, writing affirmations doesn't do shit. You got to think it. So if you're writing it, getting a sore hand, doing 55 by Thrive or 369, it doesn't really do anything unless you're thinking it. Secondly, if you had to feel it and believe it while you were doing it, you exhaust yourself, give yourself shingles, whatever someone wrote the other day. Fucking ridiculous. You're doing it wrong. You literally just have to say it with authority as if it's true. You declare a thing. You decree a thing. John and I are happily married. John and I are so happily married. God, John loves me. We're so happily married. Like that. Not John and I are happily married, John and I are happily married, John and I are happily married, John and I are happily married. God, fuck, if you do that 50 times a day, you're going to give yourself shingles and a headache. Yes, that's trying too hard because you're doing it the wrong way. Guys, I want you to say it like it's true. I'd rather that you said it 5 times in the morning and 5 times at night with some authority and some truth, like you really fucking mean it, than doing it 50,000 times in the day and make yourself sick. That's trying too hard. If that's what you mean, darling. That's the LOA way. That way no work. I believe in God, but I wonder if what I pray for is just me manifesting it. Yes, guys, believe you have received it and you will. It tells you the whole way through the Bible. That's what they're telling you. Catch me, guys. What do you mean? While sleeping, I always say, he is doing night shift. He will be back in the morning. That's lovely. He's not there in the bed because he's in night shift. He'll be back in the morning. That's a lovely, lovely thought. I love that. I don't want to think about the old story. Can I just write the new story without looking back at it? That means you're not accepting the old story. You're trying to avoid the old story. Trust me, I did that when I was trying to manifest my ex back, and I was just avoiding the old story because it made me upset. And I thought I was over it. Trust me, darling, it means you're not over it. You're avoiding it. I would write it. I would still write it. And then burn that shit. Okay, I was questioning it. What were you questioning? Sorry if you already answered. I might have missed it. SP is a little up and down sometimes. That's all right, Sarah. It's your old thinking. He's up because you're thinking he loves you. He's down because your old doubts coming in. Sometimes you've completely changed your thinking. You're seeing the new version, but your old thoughts are still creeping in. Remember, the way they show up, guys, is the old them sometimes because it's your old thoughts. The 3D is delayed. It's delayed. It's like a really laggy internet connection. They're turning up with the old thing and you're over here in the now and they're the laggy internet. Okay? Don't react. Just see him differently, darling. Do affirmations work if you don't believe them? Darling, you don't believe them. I don't know what fucking moron's telling you to believe them, but they're a fucking moron. You can't believe them. It's impossible to believe new affirmations. I'm going to give you the tip right now. If you're overweight and your affirmation is, I love my thin body, I love my body so much, are you going to fucking believe that shit? If some LOA idiot told you to believe it, please stop watching that fucking moron. Guys, it's just new thinking. It takes ages for a new thought to become a belief. I don't know who you've been watching, Priyanka. Stop watching them. They're morons. I don't want to think about the old story. Okay, yep. Any more questions, guys? I'm literally not seeing any questions. SP birthday passed, and what if he doesn't want to text me because I didn't wish him happy birthday? Are you giving him free will and allowing him to make decisions? Yes. Why are you doing that? Do you not understand that you are the operant power and what you say goes? You just said he's not going to text you because you didn't wish him happy birthday. That's exactly what will happen. Stop fucking thinking that shit. Do you understand, darling? You are running this shit with your thoughts. Stop thinking that horrible shit. That's literally what will happen because you just wrote it, because you're thinking it. Watch my videos again. You're not getting this. It's not up to him. It's up to your thinking. What are you thinking? Don't think that shitty stuff. They can only reflect your thinking. Why are you thinking bad things about what he's going to do? He doesn't have any free will. Why are you giving him a choice? Will the universe show you evidence of your manifestations? No, creative mummy, you're on the wrong channel. I don't talk about the fucking universe. The universe isn't doing shit for you guys. People move in your reality to reflect your new thinking. You do your affirmations. They're replacing your old negative thinking. Then people react to that and they reflect back to you, and that's what manifestations are. They're people moving to make it so. There's no such thing as the universe doing anything for you. And if it's showing you evidence of your manifestation, well, the evidence is the manifestation. If you're wondering about signs, I don't believe in that shit, because all you're doing is manifesting a sign. You've been watching some bullshit law of attraction person who's talking about signs and universes. They know exist. The universe is just space, guys. It's just atmosphere. It doesn't do anything for you. It's people in your reality reflecting your new thinking. That's it. And the evidence of your manifestation is literally the manifestation. You're waiting for signs, you're going to fuck it up because you're telling your subconscious it's not here yet. If that's what you're looking for, evidence, I don't recommend it. Guys have approached me the way I'm affirming SP to, but SP is still with the third party question mark. Oh, Miss Jules, I saw you ask that question on a comment. Darling, that is called birds before land. It literally means everyone is reacting to your self-concept, your new self-concept, but you still have the old story about your specific person. You're thinking about the third party. I can tell because it's in your fucking question. You're affirming about the third party because it's in your question. The more you think about the bitch, talk about the bitch, reminisce about the old story and then think, oh, but that bitch is there, she'll stay there in your reality because you keep talking about it, thinking about it, ruminating about it. You've got to get rid of the old story. That's why there's no movement with him, because you keep thinking about the third party. Get rid of that old story. Write the new version of him. No third party ever existed. You're with him in your mind. Forget about the bitch. That's why you're getting movement from everyone else, because you haven't thrown this shit away. You're still focusing on the third party even in your question. I know you're asking a question, but like never mention the bitch's name again. Never even mention it. Are you getting this, guys, about third parties? Act like they don't exist. Hi, Loz, how are you? It's 3 a.m. here in the UK. Oh, my God, I'm a night owl. Lovely to see you. Holy shit, very busy 14. Go to bed. What should you say? When should you say your affirmations? Guys, as much as you can to get rid of that negative thinking if you can. At your idle moments in the day, during your idle moments, when you're washing the dishes, when you're on the loo, when you're watering the lawn, when you're just doing stuff where your brain is idle, do it then. When you're driving, do it then. When you're operating machinery that won't cut your hand off, do it then. Okay? When you wake up in the morning and drifting off to sleep at night, they're the two best times because your subconscious is wide open, you're drowsy. Do it then. Do you support LGBTQ? Of course. What idiot wouldn't? Okay, that makes total sense. Thank you so much. Yes, Miss Jules, if I ever see a question here again about you talking about the third party, I'm going to scream at you. How detailed do we need to be in our manifestations? Trying to manifest my part-time job into full-time. Just say, I love my full-time job. You don't have to be specific. I love my full-time job. I love that I work full-time now. It's fantastic. My wages have gone up. I'm loving life. I love my full-time job. Guys, let it go. Focus on, let it go. Focus on you. When they come in your head, then affirm. I did it. Got the exact text. Yes, JJM. Yes, darling. Focus on yourself. Go in your head and affirm exactly what she's saying. Guys, you're so focused on the outside. Are they here yet? I'm not getting a text. How long is this going to take? It means you're not living in the end. You're not affirming enough, guys. Are you getting this? You've got to live up here, not out here. Live up here, not out here. Change you, not them. Change you, not them. Don't focus on them. Focus on you. By affirming and affirming and affirming and affirming. And living in the end. While affirming self-concept and SP, the third party pops up and I hate it. Any help with this block because it hurts? Darling, I don't know what to say to you. Are you living in the end in your mind? Are you looking at the 3D if you can't ignore the third party and saying, okay, well, I accept this reality. I created it with my shitty thinking, my fears about a third party. Okay, accept it, but I'm changing you. I am changing you. You've got to live in the end in your mind. You're already together, darling. I don't know what else to say to you other than accept your reality then if you can't ignore her. How detailed do we need to be? Oh, I saw that one. Any more questions, guys? Hi, just finished my 369 manifestations. Oh, don't do those. Guys, Guys, I don't recommend 369. It's a load of bullshit. To my SP, is it okay to manifest him back using another method? I don't believe in methods, darling. You're watching the wrong channel. There's no such there are no methods. There's living in the end in your mind that you're already with him. The end. You're already the man or woman you want to be. The end. There's no 369. It's affirming and thinking of new thoughts. 369 is just writing shit. If you weren't thinking it subconsciously while you're writing, it's not going to do anything. I don't believe in 369. Nikola Tesla didn't even talk about it. I don't know why people are talking about this shit. Please just replace your negative thinking with new affirmations. You don't have to write them. You have to think them and think them and think them. You're trying to get rid of your old thoughts. All these people talking on here about affirming and techniques don't understand that affirming is simply new positive thoughts replacing your old negative thinking. It's just new thinking. It's not writing, it's thinking. It's not writing, it's thinking. If you're just writing, you're not changing your thinking, which causes a situation. Are you guys getting this? If you are writing and writing and writing affirmations, it ain't going to do shit for you. And if it has worked, it's because you impress your subconscious mind enough when you did it. It's thinking, guys, not writing, that manifests. And I don't teach methods. There are no methods. You've got the wrong channel for methods, okay? The people teaching you methods are literally trying to get video views. Got a new method. The best method for manifesting your SP. Brand new method. Are you fucking kidding me? There is no other method except I am that. I am it already. I'm living in the end in my mind. The wish is fulfilled. The end. That's it. That's how you manifest. No methods. If I affirm I'm a millionaire and it hasn't happened yet, does it mean I have a block to address? What are you talking about? There's no such thing as blocks. If it hasn't happened yet, you have to wait for it to catch up. Are you living in the end in your mind that you're a millionaire? Clearly not, because you're asking this question. Guys, you've got to understand that things don't happen magically overnight. I don't know what fucking dumb bitches you've been watching, honestly, who think that you're just going to manifest and things are just going to appear. It's not magic, guys. It's new thinking. Your thinking, your subconscious, dominant, frequent thoughts create your world. To change your world, you have to replace that dominant, frequent, subconscious thinking that's running your fucking life. That's all manifesting is. You are manifesting all day long. It's not magic. It's not techniques. It's not methods. It's not immediate. If you're expecting results tomorrow, I hate to inform you, you're not going to be a millionaire tomorrow. Have you convinced yourself in your mind, happy up buttercup, that you are a millionaire? If you haven't, it ain't going to happen anytime soon. That's the block. The block is you think you've got a block. Stop saying you've got blocks. Stop saying you've got obstacles. There aren't any such things as blocks. You are the block. Are you guys getting this? Live in the end of your mind that you're a millionaire, darling. That's all you need to do. See your world as a millionaire would. Step into a shop. Imagine you could buy everything in here. Are you doing that? Or are you thinking your old shitty thoughts? You've still got your old story. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money's hard to come by. You'll never be a millionaire, you stupid bitch. What are you talking about? You got all that running in your brain? Because if you do, you've got to get rid of that shit before you can even think about affirming for money. Especially a millionaire. What's the old story you've got running? Can you FO self-concept to while say affirmations? What? Monica, I don't understand the question. Please write it again. It's too many typos. Walk, talk, breathe, live like you're the person you've got the man. How do you feel after? Do that. Yes, guys. How would you feel if you were the man or woman you want to be? How would you feel if the wish were fulfilled? How would you feel? Be that person. Neville talks about step into the state of being that person already. You already have the relationship. You're already married. How would you feel during the day being that person? That's the state you want to step into every morning when you get out of bed. When you go to bed at night, they're there with you. You're married. What's the best thing you've manifested? I think recently my new car that I didn't think was going to be brand new, but ended up being brand new because I kept saying, I love my new car, but I was imagining a second-hand one. I think that's my best one. How do I manifest my move to a different country? Was all ready to move, but travel restrictions okay, so just imagine you're already there, darling. Imagine where you are now is there. You are already in India, or you're already in America when you're moving from wherever you are. See here as there. Every time you get up in the morning, imagine you're already there. I already live in blah. I love living in America. I love living in Australia. God, Sydney is so wonderful. I'm so glad I moved here. Imagine you're already there, darling. Affirm that you're already there and imagine in your mind you're already there. Just affirm there is no competition. You are the priority. Visualize him saying that. Yes, that's lovely, Alana. I love that. How do I rewrite for spafter? Lots of guilt in breakup, it hurts. What? How do I rewrite for spafter? What does that mean? Lots of guilt in breakup, it hurts. Don't understand that, Lisa, but if you're feeling the guilt, then you've got to get rid of that. Imagine they've forgiven you or you've forgiven them, one of the two, okay? Guilt is just something because you feel like you've done something wrong. Assume you've done nothing wrong, they've forgiven you. Go back, revise the scene of the breakup. Imagine it never happened. Imagine they didn't say what they said or you didn't say what you said. What you did didn't happen. Revise it, see it anew, loop it and loop it and loop it, and it'll be like it never happened. Then live in the end in your mind that they've already forgiven you, you've forgiven yourself, and affirm that you're already together, darling. Guys, if I read your question, there's a typo and I didn't understand it, please do write it again. Hang on, guys, can't see any questions. It's so annoying. Can you do self-concept loving yourself while saying your affirmations? That is what I'm asking you to do, self-concept affirmations. Can you do self-concept loving yourself while saying your affirmations? What do you mean, darling? You're doing different affirmations, different things, and then you're going to love yourself while you're doing it? Absolutely. But all I want you to do mainly is self-concept affirmations. It's not self-love. It's a bit different. Your concept of yourself is what you think about yourself. Self-love is different. I love myself. Well, that's not what you think of yourself. I am not wanted. I'm not chosen. Relationships don't work out for me. That's your concept of yourself. Loving yourself is different. Okay, that's why a lot of people can say they love themselves, but their concept is men always cheat. Well, that's not going to fucking work for you in relationships. You can love yourself all you like, but if you have this belief that men cheat, well, you're fucked. Like Beyonce. Okay? She probably loves herself a lot, but she thinks men cheat, and guess what Jay-Z did? How do we do ask-formations? So, guys, ask-formations or affirmations are saying it like a question. Why is he so obsessed with me? Why am I a millionaire all of a sudden? Why am I so beautiful? Why is everyone hitting on me? Saying it like a question. It's a little less grating on your subconscious sometimes instead of saying, we are happily married. Why am I so happily married? Why is John so blissfully happily married to me? Okay? It might help your subconscious to accept it a little more. That's what an ask-formation or an affirmation is, like as a question. Preach, Loz. What did I say, goon egg? Any more questions, guys? Hardly any questions. What if you don't know what you want and what lifestyle you want when living in the end? Well, darling, only you can work that out. You could be very, very general and just say, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? You don't even know what's wonderful. That's one of Neville's main affirmations. Isn't it wonderful? As if your life is just something. You could say, isn't it fantastic? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it spectacular? Isn't my life amazing? My life has always been perfect. Everything is always working out for me. Everything works in my favor. You could just say general ones like that, darling. You don't even need to know what it is, and your life will start to change to fit that affirmation you're saying. Okay? I did the affirmations, yeah. Any more questions, guys? Oh, all I'm seeing is people joining. So annoying. If I keep affirming the news story, do you think my OCD negative thoughts will eventually subside? Yes, darling. Okay, because the OCD is coming from not feeling safe. What are your affirmations? I feel safe. I feel safe and secure. I've always felt safe and secure. Are you doing that affirmation for your OCD? I would. I need not control anything. I am totally safe and in control. I am in control of my whole life. I've always felt in control. I would start saying those affirmations, not just the old story you have to get rid of it. You need to put new thoughts in, darling, to get rid of those old shitty thoughts that are causing the OCD behaviour. Okay? Aced my presentation today because I told myself I would. Yes, Connor! Well done! Hooray! See, your mind just made you ace that presentation. Well done, darling. 28, you missed us. Oh, all I'm seeing is people joining. Oh, God, how annoying. Guys, if you can't see a question, please do put it in that little box with the question mark, won't you? Hey, Loz, do you know whereabouts the videos on scripting are on your page? I'd love to watch them. I don't talk about scripting, darling. I barely talk about scripting because I don't really believe in it. Are you thinking new thoughts? Are you living in the end? They're the most important things. Scripting's a bonus, guys. Scripting's a bonus. I'm not one of these LOA people teaching you techniques. There isn't any. It's live in the end. Throw away the old story. I am that. That's it. New positive thoughts, replacing the old stuff. I don't really believe in scripting. It's an added bonus. I will do a video on it. There probably is one somewhere that I'm saying is scripting all right, but it's not something I say you have to do. It isn't necessary. It's like the icing on a cake. The cake is your new thinking. The cake is your affirmations. The cake is living in the end. I am that. Okay? Scripting not necessary. I don't believe in signs no more. Used to ask for signs and I saw the no sign and it still happened. Or maybe it's saying no more signs, darling. Well done. SP doesn't want a long distance relationship. What should I affirm? Carrie Jane Randall, you're literally seeing the long distance as an obstacle and therefore he's saying that. You're assuming it's going to be an obstacle and therefore he's saying that. He's literally only parroting back what's something you already thought, which was this isn't going to work out because it's long distance. Long distance doesn't work. He won't want that. You've got to change your thinking. Of course he loves me and only me. The distance doesn't matter. Distance makes our hearts grow fonder. When there's oceans between us, we only get closer. Start saying those ones, darling. What started you on this path? How did you get started? I fucked my life up, darling. Literally. My life wasn't going the way I wanted. I should have had a great acting career and I didn't, and I couldn't figure out what the fuck I was doing wrong. I ended up having a massive nervous breakdown after already having one previously. I had a massive one about 3 years ago and ended up in heaps of therapy. It still didn't fix me, and I thought maybe I should get back into that law of assumption stuff that I learned about in 2016, because I'd already learned about Neville years ago, but I wasn't applying it when I was in therapy. And then when I got out of therapy, I was like, why isn't this still working? Why isn't this fully cured me? It had helped, but it hadn't cured me. And then I started doing affirmations and I realized, oh, wow, these new positive thoughts are replacing the shit that I discovered in therapy, but I didn't realize how I could replace it. I discovered what the thoughts were. I accepted my thoughts. I became more vulnerable, but I wasn't replacing my old thoughts. And that really fucking helped me. And all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I am the God of my reality. Things are changing. How do we do SP affirmations also ask for better? What does that mean? How do we do SP affirmations also ask for better? Ask for better from them? I don't know what that means, the ask for better part, but how do we do SP affirmations? Just the same as you would any other affirmation, darling, but assume you're with them already. John and I are happily married. John loves being my boyfriend, if you want to assume that he's your boyfriend, or John loves living with me. I'm the only girl in his world. He loves me and only me. He's blowing up my phone. I'm doing a lot of video ones, guys. Go and watch them. Specific person affirmations, it says at the top. Repeat them on a loop and do them after me. But I don't understand what the ask for better question mark part is, darling. Write that one again. I'm going to live topless in 10 minutes for $1,000. You're going live topless in 10 minutes for £1,000. Well, good for you, darling. Can you create obstacles for other people's situations or just our own? Yes. Because you can think, oh, this is going to be bad. This isn't going to work out for them. Don't think of obstacles for other people. Okay? You can think someone else created an obstacle in your reality. So I know my SP, his ex-wife totally fucked up something when they were selling their house, and he started thinking she created an obstacle for them to sell the house, and that happened. And I kept saying to him, don't imagine that that is going to be an obstacle. Don't imagine she's fucked it up. And he kept thinking, oh no, she's fucked it up. She's fucked it up. We're not going to get the price we want. And they didn't. And I was like, because he kept thinking she caused an obstacle. Okay, you can imagine obstacles for other people. You can imagine other people cause obstacles for you. Don't think of the obstacle. Don't focus on it. It will grow. Any more questions, guys? I'm hardly seeing any questions. Can you do affirmation video on long distance relationship? Yes, guys, I will do some affirmations for long distance. That's a good one. I didn't think of that because I've never been in a long distance, never thought of doing affirmations. I'll do some SP affirmations for long distance, yes. Do you think therapy helps? Absolutely. Absolutely, it helped me. I did a thing called schema therapy, which is basically what I'm talking about on the calls, guys. When you do a one-to-one call with me, I talk about what is your core belief that's running the show, that's running your subconscious tape in your mind, that's causing your manifestations not to work or causing your life to be the way it is. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what I learned, which is your core beliefs run your life. And that is what manifests your current life and what fucks things up. It absolutely helped me. Absolutely. It was called schema, SCHEMA therapy. It's very new and very kind of controversial because the therapist speaks back. They don't just sit there writing stuff down. It's very chatty. It's very immersive. You do revision. You go back in your past and revise. It's based on the first 7 years of your childhood. It was amazing. But it still didn't replace my negative thinking. But it made me more vulnerable, made me realize my problems. It was great. Guys, do go to therapy if you're not going and you feel you need it. Bye. I'm going to do some schoolwork. Yay, my darling. Is there such a thing as too many self-concept affirmations? I mean, Look, don't do 5,000. I mean, you want to impress your subconscious mind, guys. You want to riff on a theme, okay? I'm beautiful. I'm perfect just the way I am. Everyone loves me just the way I am. My body is perfection. That's a theme on your body and your looks, okay? Don't go so ham on it that they're not around the same theme, okay? Don't go crazy on like 1,000 of them, guys. That's a bit too many. Can you do a relationship card for me, please? What in the hell does that mean? I'm not a tarot reader, darling. I don't do readings. Is that what you're talking about? I don't do tarot. I'm talking about your subconscious mind. You got the wrong channel. Any more questions, guys? If our SP has their own obstacles, how do we manifest them back? Well, you're focusing on their obstacles and therefore they'll continue to have obstacles and you won't be able to get them back because you're thinking of the old version of them that had obstacles. Don't focus on the obstacles. Write the obstacles down. Write the old version of them down. Now write the new version. Throw that old version out. Only see the new man. Only see the new version. Don't even think about the obstacles or the baggage or the issues or whatever it is. If you keep saying they've got issues, they've got issues. If you keep saying they've got obstacles, they'll have obstacles. And then it will be an obstacle to you getting back together. Don't focus on that. See them differently, darling. Okay? Trust me from experience. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I'm going to log off because I literally can't see any questions. And I've got a client call soon. I've got to get off the phone. What gender do you go by? What gender? I'm female, darling. I've been affirming, but SP hasn't reached out or asked me for a dinner date recommendations. Darling, be patient. Trust in the unseen. Are you living in your mind you're already together? If you're doing that, you'll feel so much better. You won't be rushing the 3D to catch up. You won't be worried about them not asking you yet. Just trust that they will. Are you trusting that they will and they have no free will? You're probably not. Because my SP is working guitar and I'm from Trinidad. Okay, darling, well, don't see it as an obstacle. Stop seeing the distance as an obstacle. Trust me. You're seeing it as an obstacle and therefore it will become more of an obstacle. Do you recommend hypnotherapy? I did hypnotherapy, but it was past life regression therapy. I found it very helpful. But I've never actually done hypnotherapy for like therapy, like mental health therapy. But absolutely, guys, it is giving you new thoughts. It is reprogramming your subconscious, which is what we're trying to do here with affirmations. That's all we're trying to do. It's just someone hypnotized you first, so it sinks in quicker. Absolutely. Go and do it. When I was hypnotized, I actually heard my subconscious mind telling me all the things I needed to hear. It was amazing. It was crazy. It was everything I needed to know about me. I have a huge crush on one of my mates. Should I go for it or... darling, you shouldn't be doing anything in the 3D. You should be imagining you're already together in your mind. Are you doing that? Manifest them in your mind. You're already together. You don't have to act on it. You just have to think you're together. I did hypnotherapy to heal childhood wounds and I loved it. Yes, Gina. So hypnotherapy works wonders on trauma and childhood wounds and inner child stuff, guys. Absolutely. Loz changed my life. Oh, I fall off sometimes, but I get back up and I'm stronger than ever. Oh, yay, Sandy. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Sandy did one-to-one coaching with me. You know, sometimes the one-to-one coaching, when we sit on the call, it can be an upheaval, okay? But people are seeing progress just in a few weeks of doing their self-concept and really focusing on themselves like Sandy is. And I'm so proud of her, guys. If you want one-to-one coaching, just DM me at Manifest Live with Loz. On my TikTok, press the message button. Or on Facebook at Manifest Space, Live Space, with Space Loz. Put the space bar in between. Join the group if you want. I save all the lives in there. I am going to post the lives today from the last couple of days. I haven't posted them. Sorry, guys. All the lives there, hours and hours. There's over 70 hours or something of lives in there. Okay, guys? Everyone's helping each other, asking questions, giving help. There's over 400 people in there. It's a lovely community. And you can request coaching from me, one-to-one paid coaching, video coaching, 110 US. You send me the backstory, what you're trying to manifest, and I will help you get your shit. But first of all, I analyze all the subconscious negative thinking and all the issues that are there that maybe you can't see so that we can help you manifest what you want. I do that before the call so we don't waste time on the call, guys, okay? And people like Sandy have seen such progress because she's really, really working on herself and doing so well. I'm so proud of you, my darling. So proud. Any more questions, guys? So, guys, if you're not following me, I go live twice daily. Nighttime US and morning time or midday time about that UK, Europe time. And do join the group on Facebook. How long does it take to override old thinking? Guys, it's up to your subconscious. I don't know. A good 2 weeks of going hard on self-concept really works. I can tell you that, but I can't possibly know how long it takes. Can I heal my chronic fatigue through affirmations? Yes, darling. Just assume you don't have it. Okay, my body is renewing itself daily. My cells are constantly renewing themselves. I've never felt so alive. I've never felt so good. I've never been so healthy. And go on a ketogenic diet. Okay, because it's all inflammation. And that's an anti-inflammatory diet. And then tell yourself as you're eating keto, this is working for me. This ketogenic diet is curing anything that's wrong with me. But don't even say you've got anything wrong with yourself, darling. Just assume you don't have chronic fatigue. Assume you are so awake, so alive. You've never been so alive and awake. You never had so much energy. Affirm those things. I'm keto. Yes, so am I. I've been it for years. Years and years and years. Why you put your hand on your heart when you affirm? Do I? Oh, I didn't realize I did it. People keep saying, why do you keep pointing to the side of your head? I'm like, because my fringe is here. It doesn't mean anything, guys. It's just, it must be the way I do it. But I'm just saying you're like thinking it inside. God in you is thinking that. Source in you is thinking that new thought. Maybe that's why I'm doing it. Okay, or I'm just trying to believe what I'm saying, I guess, when I'm saying it, even though you don't have to believe it. Maybe I'm doing that subconsciously without even realizing I'm putting my hands on my heart. How funny. Any questions, guys? Otherwise, I'm going to log off. Melissa Hobbs joined. No need to spread your negativity in our positive community. Oh, I didn't even see any negativity. What were they saying? If there's negativity, guys, it doesn't matter. It's just their stuff. Don't worry about it. I was on keto a year ago and was fasting. I felt so much better and had lots of energy. Yeah, the energy is amazing. I've never been a morning person in my life. I wake up every day on the dot of 5 and I can't get back to sleep. It's nuts. I have about 6 hours sleep. I used to exist on 10 to 12. If I had 8 hours, I would be like a zombie. It's very weird. It's amazing how much better you feel. Got to do it again. Yes. Where was the negative comment I didn't see? Oh, well, I'm not seeing all the comments. Thank God. Do we burn the old story before writing the new? You can keep the old story there to refer to it while you're writing and then get rid of the old one, yes. But I would refer to it. You can even write the complete opposite. Every line you've written of the old story, write the complete opposite. It helps sometimes. Or just imagine the new story in your mind and get rid of that one first. Imagine it and write it. Okay? Whichever way works for you guys. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I'm going to log off because I can't see any questions. It's so frustrating. And then all of a sudden, they just come in like 100 at once. Other people are calling since I'm affirming, but not SP. Is it me or them? It's because you've still got the old story about your specific person. Angel personified. What is the old story you're hanging on to? The hurt, the blame. You haven't forgiven them. You haven't forgiven yourself. What's going on there that you're not getting rid of? How do I affirm a change in your specific person? Well, first you've got to change you. Don't worry about them. Got to change you to change them. Change you to change them. Are you doing self-concept? Are you seeing yourself as the new person? Then see the new version of them. Write down the new version of them. Write down the old shitty one. Burn it. Write the new version. He's so wonderful to me. He loves me so much. He dotes on me. Gives me so much attention and affection. Da-da-da. I always leave your lives with a bunch of new affirmations. Oh, God, sorry. I don't want to add to your list. Any more questions, guys? Can you explain how manifesting ESP works? I believe it 100% and practice manifesting. Guys, they're literally just reflecting you. It's like thought transmission. Neville calls it thought transmission. It's really like telepathy. You think it, it reflects onto them, and they have no choice but to reflect back to you your thinking about yourself and them, right? It's literally transmitted to them like a kind of however, through vibration or whatever it is that telepathically how it works, it goes to them. They hear it. They feel it. They think it. Oh, I think I love such and such. I think I want to call them. Because you're saying, he loves me so much, he's constantly blowing up my phone. Okay? It's transmitted to them. And they have no choice but to reflect it back to you guys. They have no free will in your reality. They are only reflecting your thinking. That's how it works. How do you act as if or be in the end with your SP? Guys, acting as if is different. Acting as if is doing things in the 3D. Someone said today, oh, do I do this and do that? No, in the Facebook group. Don't do anything in the 3D, guys. You're doing it in your mind. In your mind, that's living in the end. You are the man or woman you want to be. You're already married. Imagine a scene after your wedding. Imagine your honeymoon. Imagine your 30th year wedding anniversary. That's living in the end of the story. If you want to be pregnant, you don't imagine the positive pregnancy test. You imagine holding your baby. It's the end. You have the baby. You have a 5-year-old child, the 5th birthday. The end. Okay? How do we get rid of the hurt? Well, forgive yourself, darling, because you did it to yourself. You created them with your thinking. So don't be angry at them. Cry it out. Forgive yourself for creating it. Jump back on the horse. By rewriting the old story, do you mean physically writing it down and writing the new story? Yes, I mean physically writing it down, guys. This is the bit of scripting that really does work, because you're getting it all out of you. Oh, that old shitty story. Ugh. Then you get rid of it and you write the new one and only see them as that. The new version of them, read it every night. Oh, he's so lovely to me. John loves me so much. Look how beautiful this man is. Oh, that's who you want to see him as. Old version of you. Write the new version of you. Oh, I'm so great. Aren't I so wonderful? Read the new version of you. Your affirmations have helped me. Oh, great, Melissa Hobbs. If you could recommend one Neville Goddard book, which one would it be? I suppose Feeling is the Secret is the easiest, okay? But you can also listen to his lectures, guys. Don't ignore his lectures. I actually listen more to his lectures than read his books. Live in the End is probably the best lecture about living in the end. It's called Live in the End, okay? There's lots of lectures on YouTube. You can listen to them. Go to a station called Nevolution if you find listening to Neville hard. She just takes excerpts from some of his lectures, but go to Neville and the Law and listen to him speak. And Live in the End is probably one of his best ones. And The Art of Believing or Imagining Creates Reality is a record he recorded. Okay? But Feeling is the Secret is probably the easiest. Law and the Promise is his success stories from his followers. He gives examples of how this works. That's a really great one, The Law and the Promise. And The Power of Awareness is a wonderful book and quite easy to read comparatively to like Seed Time and Harvest, and Resurrection's really hard going because there's a lot of Bible stuff. Some of them are a bit harder. Guys, any more questions? Otherwise I'm going to log off because I've got questions coming through and I've got people I've got to reply to. Is the 80-20 ratio only for SP, or is it other things you're affirming to? Yes, other things you're affirming to. I just want you to focus on your self-concept a lot. So cars, house, everything, do that as less than the self-concept, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to log off because I need to eat. I need to get back to everyone's messages. If you've requested one-to-one coaching with me, I promise you I'm going to get back to you right now. If you've already paid me for the coaching, I promise you I'm about to reaffirm our time for tomorrow or the next day, whenever it is. So guys, if you want one-to-one coaching, DM me on TikTok or Manifest Live with Loz on Facebook. Join the Facebook group. You can watch all these lives back, and do follow me. I go live daily twice. So please do follow me later tonight, which will be UK morning time. All right, guys. Love you. See you soon. Bye.